It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A major manhunt is underway after a sickening sexual assault on a 12-year-old girl at Adamstown Heights. The girl was walking through Hudson Park at about 9:15 yesterday morning when she was threatened by a man armed with a knife who then raped her. He then forced her into a red car and drove her to bushland, where he assaulted her again. Senior Constable Vanessa Bollis says the ordeal ended 5 hours later when the man released the girl at Katara railway station.
The girl was taken to John Hunter Hospital for medical examination. Officers from Newcastle Police District and the State Crime Command's Child Abuse and Sex Crime Squad have commenced inquiries into the incident. The man has been described to police as being of a solid, large build and with brown hair.
Anyone who can assist police with their investigation is urged to call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. The latest Opal Card figures show fewer people are using Newcastle buses than this time last year. The Herald reports more than 70,000 fewer trips were taken in the first 4 months of the year, a drop of around 7%. The figures show seniors and pensioners are abandoning the service, with numbers down almost 40,000 for the first quarter of 2018. There are concerns Hunter parents won't be able to weed out the good childcare from the bad following federal government cuts to assessment programs. Under previous arrangements, inspections and team ratings were carried out across New South Wales centres every 1 to 3 years, but now that figure has been extended amid a $20 million funding cut. Shadow Minister for Early Childhood Education, Kate Washington, says parents deserve transparency to ensure the best fit for their kids.
Delays in assessments allow dodgy services to go unchecked and for great services to not be recognised. It goes both ways, and parents deserve to know the quality and safety of the service that their child is attending.
Roads and Maritime Services will meet with commercial fishers at Port Stephens this morning to discuss concerns in the wake of the shipping containers overboard saga. Many fear for their livelihood if their boats hit a submerged container in the Port Stephens fishing grounds, with some saying they won't be covered by insurance. Members of the community can also attend information sessions tonight from 6 at West's Nelson Bay and tomorrow morning from 10 at the Tea Gardens Baptist Church. 2 new Hunter projects have progressed to the second stage of the Youth Employment Innovation Challenge, aimed at lowering the number of young people without jobs. The state government hopes those aged between 15 and 24 will receive training and eventual paid work through online resume tools and an app helping learner drivers get their licence. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says apps are a good way of reaching out to marginalised youth.
People are getting more and more comfortable using apps, loading apps, helping them with their lives, and that's right from the very beginning of their careers, right through school even, coming into the next stages of their life as they're getting that first job. One thing we can be sure of is change will continue.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Newcastle Knights have made a couple of changes to their starting lineup ahead of their tough clash with Melbourne this Sunday. Josh King has replaced an injured Daniel Safiti in the front row, while Luke Yates comes onto the bench for Jamie Buhrer. All eyes will be on fullback Kalen Ponga, who is vying for an Origin jersey, and teammate Mitch Barnett says he's got it all.
Obviously, he's got the talent, the footwork, speed and the skill, but I like his real cool, calm and collected off the field, and he's just got that ability to flick the switch as soon as he steps over the line to really become professional, and I think that says a lot about his character, and he's never flustered.
Meanwhile, Knights front rower Jacob Lillyman will hang up the boots at the end of the season. 4 Newcastle players will join the New South Wales side after being named to take part in Game 1 of the Women's State of Origin. Veterans Beck Young and Isabel Kelly will link up with rising stars Hannah Southwell and Holly Wheeler in the Blues squad. Game 1 takes place on June 22 at North Sydney Oval, with New South Wales looking to defend their title. And the FFA Cup resumes tonight, with Broadmeadow taking on rivals Hamilton in the final 4 of the competition. Charlestown will host Lambton in the other game, with the winners marching on to the nationwide round of 32. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 22, 2, 31, 38, 12, 7 and 45, and the supplementaries are 11 and 29. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.